First rank, take 2 steps forward.
This is the NFAC,
Shootout.
a black militia group.
Y'all know what our rules of engagement are, right? We don't point our weapons at nobody unless they point them at you. And if they do,
Kill them.
Armed, aggrieved, and increasingly visible in America.
one of my jobs is to protect the identity of our members.
Grandmaster Jay is the group's leader.
We're going to prove to the world that we can be just as organized, just as disciplined, just as well armed, just as determined as any standing military of any government, not as some mob in the streets that gets together on the weekends to call themselves patriots.
Why do you think it's necessary to carry weapons?
The police carry weapons. Weapons were invented to defend oneself. So it is only common sense that we carry weapons to defend ourselves. It is not a question, it is a necessity.
How would you describe the state of race relations in America right now?
Pathetic. There's no other word. It's pathetic. It has deteriorated to a place that is reminiscent of the early 60s. It is reminiscent of Jim Crow. It is reminiscent of the Lynch era. It is reminiscent of the days of the Ku Klux Klan.
He claims, unlike other militia groups, they haven't been charged with any crimes.
Everything that we've done has been within the confines of the Constitution. The day that the NFAC steps over the line, it will be because the line was already stepped over for us first.
That eye for an eye ethos is, he says, motivated by police brutality and racial injustice.
It is the aftermath and the incidents themselves. It's not just the fact that they shot us. It's that once we're shot, as in the case of Breonna Taylor, there's this feet dragging and there's this lack of sense of urgency.
In Louisville, Kentucky, they see progress, a settlement for Breonna Taylor's family. The 26-year-old was killed by police, and a grand jury decision expected imminently. What if the 3 officers involved aren't prosecuted? What will your response be?
If they decide they don't want to charge anyone, of course they've got to explain that, not only to the population that's there, but also to all of the other members of the legislature that have given this wide focus. Why? And if you can show us in the law why you couldn't do that, then we have to live with that.
Others might not. This is a year dominated by confrontation, and this week could easily bring more. Cordelia Lynch, Sky News.